Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to this new episode of Walmart Academy videos, brought to you by SellCord's. Let's get started.
Welcome back to Walmart Academy. I'm your host, David, and today we'll be continuing the listing quality score videos. This time we'll be discussing the offer score component, the most impactful component to your listing quality score. As we discussed in our previous video about content and discoverability, you can see the impact here for every single listing. An offer score, as far as I have seen, has always been a 3 impact. And this makes sense because this is what Walmart wants from your listing. It's very brief for what they want. We'll be diving into the specifics of it, but the idea is they want to compete with other marketplaces, namely Amazon. They are a real player in the e-commerce space. They want to dominate. They want to really bring forth to the table what customers want. Now, when you think, what does a customer want? In today's day and age, it's speed. It's about keeping your listings in stock, and it's about making sure that you have the best deal on your products. And those are the exact 3 things that Walmart breaks down in the offer score. Let's take a look right here. Okay, so we have over here the breakdown below the content and discoverability, offer, and then post-purchase. We're going to go to the offer section. Now, although it says there are 7 issues, there really are only 3 components. So let's discuss what are these 3 components. So as we quickly highlighted, number 1 is price competitiveness. So this is Walmart wants to make sure that your price on Walmart is the same price that you're selling this listing elsewhere. Now, when I say elsewhere, it's again, primarily Amazon. That's what Walmart cares about. It's their number 1 competitor. It's who they're going after. They don't check right now if like you're on Target or Home Depot. There may be some different things occasionally you'll see, but generally it's all going to be Amazon related. So what does Walmart do? Walmart utilizes scraping using the UPC. They even ask you for the ASIN, all these different things to see that your product is on par on Walmart pricing as it is on Amazon. If you're more expensive on Walmart than on Amazon, they're going to deduct points. And if you're too expensive, they'll actually shut down your listing entirely. They'll first remove you from the buy box and then they'll completely unpublish your listing. A quick fix is obviously to adjust your pricing. Now, this is super important to factor in during promo season. As you can tell right now, it's the beginning of December. We just had these massive events and so many people are running great deals on Amazon. You know, it's Black Friday. This is the time, the biggest week in e-commerce. If you didn't match those prices on Walmart, you might have actually lost all your sales on Walmart because your listing got shut down for not having competitive price. If you're running a deal somewhere else, specifically Amazon, make sure you're marrying that deal on Walmart as well. And obviously, you want to be careful. You know, maybe a lot of your businesses are primarily on Amazon. You don't want to impact that because Amazon also checks your Walmart pricing. So just important to, you know, keep price parity. There are some softwares out there that maintain the same pricing throughout. It's not a perfect system because you have to still rely on Walmart and Amazon scraping the data and they're not checking every second. So there are some workarounds, things you have to consider. If this is a big issue for you, that's definitely a point of conversation that you wanna have with us over at SellCord's. We'll discuss a little bit more, maybe some solutions to solving it. Okay, so again, the first part here is price competitiveness. They give you a little information here, how you compare it to products in other marketplaces. Now, Walmart, again, automatically they try to figure it out what the product is based on the UPC or the ASIN. They try scraping and figuring it out using the title. They have all these different methods. They're pretty solid at it, but sometimes they'll match you to the wrong product. In this case, this product isn't listed on Amazon, so boom, an automatic win. You have a score of NA, no impact at all. But if they do match you to the wrong product, there are methods to fix that. So generally, they're pretty solid about it and they'll match you to the correct product and you should fix it. Now, sometimes you have a different pack size and they're matching you to the 1-pack or to the 2-pack. Whatever ends up happening, you want to make sure that you match to the right product. So if you notice an issue, you'll be able to click here on the no match, or it'll say you're more or less, and you could report an incorrect price match. So you submit a price match, and what will Walmart ask you for? Oh, submit the retailer. As you can see here, it's just Amazon, and they want specifically the ASIN. That's all they want. They don't want a link. They just want the ASIN. You would submit that, submit an ASIN of a comparable item below, or comparable, however you pronounce it, and it will go ahead to Walmart. You'll have to check back in here to make sure that it actually goes through. If you're still having issues, file a case and you'll be able to get that done. Alrighty, now edit will take you to actually edit the price of the product. You can see this all also once we take a look at some of these other pages where you can just go directly into updating your score for listings that are down, a whole nother subject. So the second component of the offer score is the shipping speed. Walmart wants to make sure that your product is going to get this customer quickly. They obviously want to make the most profit from you while also giving you the best listing. So they're really promoting here WFS. This score became really prevalent a little bit after the launch of WFS because they're trying to drive a lot of customers to ship a lot of their sellers rather, to ship into WFS so that you can offer 2-day shipping to your customers. We're really trying to rival Amazon's FBA. 3 days is the most they'll give you to still achieve a decent score. So if you are doing seller fulfillment, you do have the option. If you're doing 3-day shipping, you'll still have a decent score over here. But generally, they want you to be in WFS. And if you're in WFS, the score will always be 100%. Happens to be this product's out of stock. Again, we have a 100% score here, but which leads us to the last and obviously most important component over here is, are you in stock at all? So you see here, published in stock. So it's actually broken down into 2 different components. If the listing has been published, indeed it has been published for 7 of the last 7 days. Now, as we discussed, let's say you had an issue with pricing, or if you ran into a compliance issue and your listing actually went down, that will impact your score. Even if your product's in stock, but your listing was turned off for a couple of days, it will impact your score for a week. Similarly, if you're out of stock, the whole week leading after that, once you restock your product, you do still have a ding on your listing for 7 days. Until you have 7 days of being in stock, then your listing is going to be back at that 100% offer score. So you can see this product is out of stock in the last 7 days, and the latest status is out of stock. So this is just over here is what needs to be corrected here. Once you have your product in stock, once it has shipping speed of at least 3 days, preferably 2 days, it helps with conversions as well, and your price is matching to that of Amazon, you'll have that 100% offer score. All right, in the next video, we'll be discussing the post-purchase and rating review component of the listing quality score. We'll see you soon.
Thank you for watching. For more videos like this, check out our whole series on our website, SellCord.com. Until next time.